Hey everybody, how you doing out there? Welcome to a new week, and I think this is going to be a pretty short video. The assignment's pretty straightforward, and it's a new one in the new style. I've asked for this assignment for years, but it was in a different format, and I'm curious how this new format will take form. So first, let me get out to the About Me, or not About Me, the announcement page. And I just want to revisit the update I posted a couple days ago. I've updated your grade books. You should have all your grades current. If there is a grade missing, please tell me, or if you have a dispute about a grade. Also, we're getting deeper into the teamwork right now. So please make sure you're proactive and being very collaborative, making sure that you're helping the team so you can get your team points. I've told project managers to not include folks that do not participate or marginally participate in work product. Also, I've done some coaching and said, hey, maybe you want to have your first rough draft due on Wednesday of teamwork, so you're not just crushing it on Saturday and Sunday and then getting down to the wire where maybe it's not as fine-tuned as you like. The more robust assignments are now. This is what happens in a term. Usually the first few weeks are table setting, getting you acclimated to the content, and now you're displaying your understanding of it. So please, if you have any questions about the work product, please ask me. So jumping back out to content, we're closing out week 6 right now. So week 6 is here. Don't forget to do your discussion questions. And you have the consumer behavior assignment, and you had a couple of good examples. By far, I think the university example is the best, but whatever one you so choose. Now, going into week 7, you have 2 discussion questions as always. You're going to do Simon Sinek. He's one of the most recognized thought leaders in business leadership. So I had to include a video from him. And then Linda will talk about great leadership as well. This is the ethics week. So obviously during an ethics week, you're going to be covering topics that are important in that space. So assignment, again, I used to make it so teams could just go out and choose any unethical topic they found in business and then address it. But I found that some teams had a hard time really uncovering a good business ethical conversation that they could have in a presentation. So instead what I've done is I've given you the top 6 right now in current news for businesses. You have the Astronomer CEO, the Kiss Cam having an affair. You got Brewdog employee firing and toxic workplace criticized. You got Kohl's CEO fired for vendor nepotism. You got Boeing breach of deferred prosecution agreement. You got Moorhead food safety lapses, and Chipotle religious harassment lawsuit. So you can choose one of those 6. And then what you're going to do after you choose one of those, research the case, provide a short summary, what happened, who was involved, what rules, laws were broken. Then I want you to tell me, identify the ethical issues, which decisions or behaviors were unethical. And this is where it gets a little complicated, because if it's illegal, obviously it's unethical. So if it's an illegal topic, you can't choose that. I've had some teams go, it's unethical to harass people in the workplace, obviously, because it's illegal. So if a law is broken, there is no debate. It's not unethical, it's illegal. Ethics is that gray space where there's no law, but was it violating the spirit of the law? Or are you playing too close to the sun, as I would say? And then the research for the case, consider stakeholders involved, analysis, explain why the company or individuals acted unethically, apply at least one ethical framework, discuss the impact of the company's reputation, and then what is the solution for this not to happen again? Because we can have debates all day long about ethics in the workplace, but how do we ratify that so it's not happening in the future? I don't have examples for this assignment because this is the first time I've offered it in this framework. But again, remember, I'm looking for great creativity, deep content, and visually displayed to the way where you'd want to showcase it in the workplace tomorrow. Those are the three really legs to the stool I use. And then as we get into week 8, you have more team stuff happening. You're going to do a change management team assessment. I once again give you 6 current change initiatives and how it impacted the business. I would encourage you at this point, because the assignments are so heightened in sweat equity, I would say, is that you should be forecasting more than 1 week out. Just some coaching there. Okay, folks, I look forward to seeing your work, and I'll talk to you next week.